Hello, Aquarius. Let's get right into what energies to expect for the last couple of weeks of February. So February 15th through the 28th. All right, guys. This will cover disturbing energies or any kind of, good energies that could be used, for your best benefit or to be aware of. All right. What is your overall card for the next couple of weeks, Aquarius? Oh, okay. Tower card. All right. I'm not going to bullshit you. Tower card is annoying at the very least. Tower card is about the destruction of something that is outdated, that is toxic, that is, was never built on something, stable, in order to rise from the ashes like the phoenix and to be able to start something new. Okay, so basically, like, something is in the midst of destruction here for the next couple of weeks for you guys, in order for you to clear it away. Okay, and this comes out perfectly because now we are in the fire horse year. Okay, and that's exactly what this is, right? Like, he is coming out right away, running, ready to run away from what no longer serves him. Let's see how this affects you guys. Okay. All right. Well, okay. So for some of you guys with this Tower card and the Ten of Swords is about betrayal. Okay. And for some of you, this may be, Aquarius, that there is some kind of betrayal that is found out or discovered these last couple of weeks of February. Okay. For some of you, this is about accepting that there is betrayal that maybe you've been turning a willful blind eye to. Okay. So finally taking it to account, finally accepting it, that it's the end of something. Okay. For some of you, this is going to be, about job stuff. You're just going to feel like this job just doesn't appreciate me. So for some of you, this is going to be feeling like you're betrayed because you were passed up for some kind of a promotion, or, you didn't get any kind of a raise, this year. So it's going to be something like that for some of you. That's going to be very specific. That's going to make you feel very much like, all right, that's it. I'm done. Stick a knife in it. I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. And it will be the end of it for you. So you will be the one that's dismantling any kind of connection with this organization or, this person. For some of you, this is saying that temperance is definitely going to be needed during this time. So temperance is all about balance. It is about, finding the peace in the situation. So this is going to be within yourself. So for a lot of you, this is going to be, in the midst of all this chaos, being able to find your peace. Okay, so yoga, meditation, exercise, walks in nature. Okay, animal therapy is what I'm feeling for some of you guys. Going to see, people with little babies, right? That you could get baby therapy. Like, that's very specific for some of you guys, but things of that nature where it's just like, I'm finding a little bit of peace here amidst all this craziness. Like, I am going and I'm going to take this time for myself to be able to, be at peace for a little bit, while everything else is kind of falling down around me. Okay. For some of you, this is going to be about your peace feeling disturbed. Okay, so you may have been kind of coasting along for the past few months where you're like, things are all right, things are good. And then some bullshit betrayal happens, and that's where everything is going to be kind of affected with that. So it's still going to be very, very important for you, Aquarius, to really remain balanced in whatever way you can that's healthy for you. Okay. So whatever that is, that's in a way that, is balanced, feels good, feels peaceful, that's not going to add to the chaos, things like that. That's very important to consider here. With this Queen of Swords energy, this is telling you that you have to be like the Queen of Swords during this time. You have to be very calm, cool, collected. You got to call truths as they are. you know, and for some of you, this is about cutting off relationships or situations that you've just had enough with. You're tired of the bullshit. You don't want to deal with it anymore. It's not good for you. It's toxic. So you're like, I'm just done, you know? So again, you know, just being able to say like, I am ready to call this closed. Okay. For some of you, this Queen of Swords energy is outside of yourself. This is somebody who represents this. Okay. So somebody who may deliver some kind of news to you very harshly, very coldly. That's going to kind of rock your world here, making you feel like, you know, whoa, I wasn't expecting that, you know, and the delivery is not going to be very nice. So it's going to be an outside person delivering a message to you. For some of you, this is going to be an outside person that does the betrayal. Okay. If you look at her, she's got the dagger in her hand that does that. Okay. So, you know, this is about betrayal. So this Queen of Swords energy could be somebody that, you know, is the one who does the betraying for you. And this is going to be something that you will have to find some balance in order not to, I don't know, make it a worse situation. Okay. So let's take a look at what else we need to know here. Ooh, Magician. Okay, so for some of you, this Queen of Swords is somebody who is sending you some nasty energy. So whether this is through gossip or, you know, undermining you in some way, or just a person who makes you feel bad, you know, somebody who says things to you that are not supportive, that are just like they plant those seeds of doubt, you know. And yes, it could be rooted in like, you know, some truth, you know, like if you're thinking about, you know, stepping out into a new job and it's a little bit risky, this person could be the one that plants that seed of doubt. And while there is like a kernel of truth in it, the way that she delivers it or he delivers it is going to be in such a way that's like, it's just kind of ugly. It's not supportive. So for some of you, this is about somebody who you thought was a friend. Okay. Somebody who you thought was a friend, but you will start to realize, you know, that this person has been kind of betraying you all along by just not being supportive. They're just always that person that has the negative thing to say about things, you know, and it will be a realization of that you need to crumble this friendship, you know, that this is just not what you're looking for. So for some of you, this is about somebody sending you some nasty energy, okay? And that you're going to finally say like, you know what, I'm done with this friendship. This is not really a friendship. This could be a family member as well. So for some of you, this could be an overcritical family member that you're just like, I just don't like being around you. You're not supportive. I don't care if we're related. Like, I just need to cut you out of my life for now. Okay. And there's no shame in that. You know, I don't believe that just because you are blood related with somebody that you have to keep a toxic person in your life. I just don't believe in that. So that may be a realization for some of you guys here. For some of you, this Magician card is saying that you will need to do some kind of magic for yourself in order to rectify all of this. So in order to bring some balance and peace and new openings for you, you will need to do some either protective rituals or, you know, road openers where you're just like, okay, I'm done with this job, you know, let's bring on the new job that's going to make me feel good, that's going to make me feel balanced, it's going to make me feel fulfilled, all of that. So magic is going to be, you know, something that they are, you know, Spirit is recommending that you use for yourself in order to get through this. So, you know, looking up abundance rituals, road opener rituals, protection rituals, things of that nature, in order to overcome, you know, some of this energy that's being sent your way that is not the nicest. Okay, just try to remember this too shall pass. This is not forever. You do have some power in it, and it's going to be your job over the next couple of weeks to find that balance so that you are not shaken up even further with something that it's been demanding to be ended, you know, but, you know, we fear change a lot of times, and maybe that was the case here. You were not wanting to see the truth in something But in the next couple of weeks, it is going to be shown to you. You will not be able to deny it, and you will have to move forward. All right, guys, if you would like some further clarification on this, you can email me at the email address below, and I would be happy to set up a one-on-one reading. Please like, share, and subscribe, and that way you will be able to see when I release new videos every week. A lot of guided meditations on there that can help you with this kind of stuff, and also readings like this. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye.